Hello, Flosstube. It's Gammy Stitcher, aka Leona. I wanted to do, I just got back from StitchCon like last week, and I was waiting to post so that StitchCon would be completely over before I posted. I didn't want to ruin surprises for anybody. Um, and I want to welcome you to my channel and thank you for watching. Uh, Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Um, and the video behind me is somebody I met at StitchCon. She has her own channel. Um, I will probably try to put a link in the description. Um, but let's see if I can. I met her at StitchCon. Her name is Shanna Daniels. She was at table 14, and I drew her. I drew her gift for exchange, extra exchange. I think that's what it's supposed to called, extra. I'll go ahead and show you what I got from her. This was one thing. A very cute jar and candy, and comes with a straw. It's very nice. And then I got some bling right here. It says blessed and love at the bottom. That was the bling that came with it. And she made this cute little pillow. I love it. I was so excited to get it. I'm hoping she'll still send me the picture that we took of each other. I haven't gotten it yet. But this was the pillow she made. Beautiful. And this was the back. Okay. And then she gave me some really cute floss drops. Let's see if I can. Floss drops. But yeah, this is my Unpacked StitchCon with me. So you can see what all I brought home. I've been waiting to do this and get it done. I was at weekend A, and that was part of the floss drops that she gave. And that was in the special extra drawing. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. Like I said, I'll try to put the name of the video in the description. I'd love for you to check out her channel as well. Now I showed the exchange stuff. Now I'm going to show what I gave away to my table mates. There was a little bag of candy. There was a pocket hug and a little bead thing, and this little badge. This pocket hug. I don't know if you could see it. This one was a little bear. I gave this to table mates, and also made a letter opener for each of my table mates with beads. I just started doing beads not that long ago. Let's see if I can get them all. Well, oh, still upside down. Oh, still backwards. But anyway, it says Stitch. And it's a letter opener that went to all my table mates from me. Now some things I got from table mates. Stay up. I got this little bag. It says, "This is proof I have the patience to stab something 4,000 times." And this was from one of my table mates. My favorite candy. So we're like one and the same. I bought a whole big bunch of these for everybody to share. Plus gave them in a, and then this was inside the bag with the candy. Just a little blue tin. And that was from one table mate. And this was from a table mate. I got some patterns from a table mate. Can't really show you the patterns, but there's like 6 different patterns here that I got from a table mate. And I got this little baggie from a table mate. This stuff is wonderful. It's hand cream for your dry skin, and it absorbs fast without greasy residue, so it's good for cross stitching. Let's see if I can show you what all's in the bag. Probably see a little better if I take it out of the bag. Here's a couple of needles, and 3 needles, and she wrote the size of the needle on there. And there's this little bitty thing. I'm not real sure what it is. It looks like it could be wax, maybe. I'm not real sure what that is. And I already told you about the hand cream. I guess I could hold it the other way. And what else we got here? I got this here, which is scissors with a nice little cover to keep them safe. Scissors. And there's a heart. I showed you the needles. Showed you that. Showed you this. And then there's this cute little magnet I also got from that table mate. It's a heart magnet. Okay, and that was from one of my table mates. Another one of my table mates brought us all ice cream from the place in Cincinnati that is amazing. She brought each of us a pint of ice cream on Saturday, I believe it was. And this was from another table mate. It was all in a little baggie here. Carol Green. This was from Carol Green. Thank you for putting your name in here so I know who it's from. Carol Green gave this at the table. Look how cute these little scissors are. They're tiny, tiny, and they have this little cover to go over them. Cute little scissors. And some more bling here. It's like 7 o'clock here, so I'm trying to get through this before it actually gets dark because I'm just using my window. And this one had also a needle. Pretty little red fabric. And we can always use these needle threader. And two other candies that I love, Girdelli's. Thank you, thank you. All my table mates were wonderful. We showed all of our gifts to each other, and it was just a good time. I got there late on Friday, just a little before 7, when they had the welcome thing. And this was on my table. It's a little frog. It's for when you have to rip it. You can squeeze this. And I know everybody's had to seam rip a lot. I know I have. One of the things I'm going to show you today, I've seam ripped this one area 3 times already. So I was ready to throw this across the room by then. Let's see. Trying to keep it in order here. This was on my table sometime from Laura Vargas, with love from Costa Rica. Some candies. And this, they had the same kind of bags I did. Just trying to see what this is here. And there's a little bear inside the bag. Oh dear. I just lost my video. Let me see if I can find it. I hate to start over. I don't see it here anywhere. Oh, there we go. Okay. I found it back. This one came with this little frog. Code to sign up for our Nest Egg monthly thread subscription. And this one gave me a code to sign up for a monthly thread subscription in this bag. It's 3 owl threads. And then they gave me a floss, which is 4-leaf clover, Classic Colorworks. And a little sticker of an owl. And that was on my table at one point or another. And I was in a wheelchair or a walker, so I didn't get to go around and meet people like I wanted to. So I didn't meet a whole lot of people. I was kind of just stuck at the table. And everybody that dropped off stuff that I seen drop stuff off to me, I gave them one of my cards. And if you wonder what's on the back, my husband ordered these cards for me, and he forgot to erase the stuff on the back of the card, so we had to put a sticker over the top of it. But that's my card. I gave that to each of the people that came by the table. This was from, and it has scanner things on the back to follow them. I'm not sure who gave this. But this was really cute. It's a needle minder. And I'm not sure who it came from. And then I got a little turtle. I don't know if you could. There we go. I can see it better that way, I think. It was really cute. I don't remember who gave this either, but thank you. Thank you, thank you. And then I got this. Our Never Ending Story is a mask needle minder. It says Happy Stitching from the Spicy Stitching Sisters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This was really cute too. I believe this came in my bag that you get when you got your name tag. And this is the bag that you got when you came in. And that's my oxygen going off. Hopefully I can finish through this video without it. This is a really nice bag. It's really soft. It has this little, if I can get it up here, patch inside it. And that's the color inside right here. It says StitchCon on the front. That's what we got when we picked up our name tag and our stitchy bag. And it had this thing from Chantel inside the bag, which was lovely. I used it there to hold my pattern. It's a little stand. I had to take it apart to get it packed, but it's a stand. It's really nice. Thank you, Chantel. 141 Design. Those were inside our bags, our StitchCon bags. Well, my oxygen started up again. That's kind of strange. Let's see. The Fob Factory by Paige. And I thought this was really cute. It's a beading tray needle minder. And I just started doing beading, but it holds some beads. You can put beads inside it. It's really cool. I'm not real sure who gave it. It says the Fob Factory. I'm guessing that's who gave these. But this was really sweet. I love it. Thank you. And then this little needle book. Right here. Came from these. It's a cute little needle book. The Clover Stitchers. Thank you. It's really cute. I love it. Then from Vintage Cottage Stitchers, their Flosstube. I got scissors. I got lucky I got the purple ones because I like purple. It's like my favorite. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this I brought in my stitchy bag. I ordered from Temu. But it's really nice because you put it on your finger and it's got marks here, like 1/4-inch marks. So you know where when you're stitching, where the next line goes. It's pretty neat. I didn't use it while I was there. I had hexies to sew, but I didn't do them. But I brought this for that, and it's on Temu. Okay, let's see. We got is the Pink Stitchers. This came from the Pink Stitchers. Got a little thing that says 2026 and it's pink ribbon. It's really pretty. The Pink Stitchers. Thank you, thank you. That was another goodie at the table. And this come from Little Stitch Girl. Little Stitch Girl. And that's her thing on Facebook, Instagram, and I guess that's TikTok. These were really cute. I like these too. They're lovely. And here's some of her information. I don't know if you can see it or pause the video and see it. Thank you. And then I got this. It's made by Aurita Perez. And these are this is the back. And it gives you a place for the floss brand, the name, number. And it says made by her. And then this one, there's cats. So pretty. Nicole at I Drink and Stitch Things. I Drink and Stitch Things. She did the cat ones. And this one is from Phyllis and Nicole. One's from Phyllis and one's from Nicole. Willow. And Luigi Purr. Luigi Purr. He looks kind of like my Figaro that I used to have. Okay. And there's some more. These were all in a little plastic bag on my table. There's another handful of these ones here. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I've got a lot of cool things. And then I hit the free table. Which this was on the free table. And it looks like number 3824. It's a real pretty orangish color. Thought it'd be nice with some Halloween. Then I got a couple of books here. A lot of small things. So maybe next year for small I can find something out of here. That was the free table. This was the free table. This was the free table. Do I have it upside down? No. Kitchen Angel, a cook's best friend, which I thought was cute. And it has the frame in it and the pattern. Frame and pattern. And this was on the free table. Erica Michaels. This was on the free table. Oh, it doesn't say. I was going to say maybe it said what kind it is. It looks like country mocha. This was on the free table. This was on the free table. This was on the free table. So if I needed any more magazines, I have a ton. But I was good. I only picked one. I only picked one magazine out of all they had. And this one is funny. I got it from the free table. And I get back to my table and look at it, and this is all it is. Plastic, cardboard, and this. No pattern, no nothing. So, yeah, I got this off the free table too, but I didn't actually get the pattern of it. So, yeah, that was free. Let's see. And this is just a bunch of little small fabrics that you could do some kind of small something on. Because I do intend to go again next year. It was a wonderful time, and I want to thank you so much to Barbara and her teammates, especially the ones that pushed me around a little bit. I needed pushing. Y'all were wonderful. Y'all were amazing. I know this was so hard work getting it together and organized, but you did a beautiful job, and I had so much fun. I wish I could have met more people, but it is what it is. I couldn't get moving around much, so I had to deal with just whoever came by the table and who I happened to talk to standing up somewhere. Then I had all my table mates sign this little book so I could have their names, which I had made this off of Annabella's. She does stitch retreats from your home. So I had printed this out from there, and I have a couple of people that were already signed in here from those retreats from Annabella's. But my wonderful teammate, my wonderful table mates, I want to say thank you to. It was Patty Huff. Patty Huff, thank you, and it was wonderful meeting you. Shauna Henderson, thank you again for being my table mate, and it was wonderful meeting you. Connie Loader, thank you so much for being a table mate, and it was wonderful meeting you. I enjoyed the time we all spent together. Carol Green, thank you. Wonderful time meeting you as well. And let's see. I think there was one more. Amy Louder, thank you again. It was wonderful meeting you. I had a good time. We had a wonderful table. Our table was let me think. Table 21. We had a wonderful time at the table. And this I got the last day that I was there because my table mates had to all leave Sunday, so we all packed up on Saturday. And Saturday they gave us a lot of these. I just picked up a lot of them. Hot girls have grandma hobbies. I was stitching before stitching was cool. got this little lady. Because you know, StitchCon this year was Women in History, which that was really interesting too. I didn't get to see all of it, but I noticed on the StitchCon thing you can go through and read, you know, all the things they had set up. I'm about as analog as you can get. My oxygen went off again. I'm still doing good. Grandma hobbies. A couple more of these little ladies. Making history one stitch at a time, StitchCon. I got a few of those. I think that's all of them. I was stitching before stitching was cool. Like girls have grandma hobbies, which I'm a grandma anyway, so it doesn't matter. Really not a hot girl, but I'm a grandma. I love being a grandma. It's the best thing in the world. When you get to see your grandkids. I don't get to see them really, but it's the best thing in the world. Okay, I showed that. And I'm going to show this. I don't know if I've ever showed it on here. It didn't come from StitchCon. I brought it to StitchCon. And it's a pillow that you can put in your lap when you're sitting, and you can stitch on the pillow and rest your arms. I made it. I've seen something like it on Quilt Roadies and Stitch Roadies. She had a pillow, and I added a little holder on mine too. But mine's full of little dogs. And I didn't get that at StitchCon, but I had it there to use, even though I didn't never use it. It was nice having it there. And I got to show some of my quilting that I've done. I made that pillow. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I still got my stuff that I bought. Stuff from the brag table. I had 5 different things on the brag table. Even though one of them didn't come home with me. I don't know what happened to it. Between me picking it up and taking it back to my table and getting packed and going to the car and stuff, I don't know what happened to it. I'll show you in a minute the one that I didn't get to bring home. But here's one. That was on the brag table. And it's Spring House by Primrose Cottage. I finished it in September of 2022. And I'm still so excited I have a finish to show y'all. For once, I have a finish. I haven't had one in so long. But I was able to finish something at StitchCon. Let's see. I've got to find this thing. I think I covered it up. This is the one that didn't make it home. It was my Stitch People. I mean, it's a real easy stitch, so I can just stitch another one. But this was on the brag table too. But it didn't make it home with me. I don't know where it got left. The hotel, StitchCon, the table, the floor somewhere. I don't know. It didn't make it home. And I have a couple of more brag table items I had. This one was also finished in 2022. That was on the brag table. And that was a heart in a magazine. And I had made it for a lady that got me something at Respite. I go there like once every 3 months to give my husband a break from taking care of me. I'm getting to the point where the oxygen is not doing so good. But I didn't get to give it to her because she, I couldn't find her when I had it finished. She gave me something and I wanted to give her that, and I didn't get to find her. And this is another brag table. This was from, I believe, JW Design. And I finished this probably in 2022 too. And it was on this purple lavender 14 count Ada. That one was on. And I had this on the brag table. And I can't remember who this pattern is because it's been finished for quite a while. I got one of those pumpkins from Dollar Tree and just put it on there. This is the other side of the pumpkin, but I didn't use this side. I wanted to keep it for the back, and this is that. That is from the brag table. Okay, now here is my little gong sticker. It says, I finished my project at StitchCon. Yay! So here is my drum roll. It's this one. I finally finished. Hands-on design. Big-hearted tiny town. And here is my finish. And let me tell you, I finished this on Saturday. I came in early at StitchCon. I had 3 buttons to put on at 9 in the morning at StitchCon. I got 1 button on. It took me till 12. Never, ever again am I going to sew buttons on these. The buttonholes were so tiny. It was so hard. So I have 2 buttons on this and 2 X's. I'm never sewing buttons. She put 2 tiny buttons, and if I do buttons on another one, it's going to be bigger buttons that I have. But it's finished, and I'm so excited. I finished it on, and I want to say this is 14 count country mocha, but I'm not 100% sure. You probably couldn't even see that. I'll try to show you. One of the X's was right here. Can't even hardly see it. It's right there. And here's, this button was pretty easy. It had bigger holes, so it didn't take me, it wasn't terribly bad. But this little red booger right here, took me forever. I thought I was never going to finish this. And the other X, I believe, is on a door. Oh, let's see. That's one X. I don't see where the other X is, but it's so tiny. It's probably this door right here. That's probably my other X on this door here. It was supposed to be a button. But it's finished now. I'll be ready to put it on something when I get to Texas, because we are moving to Texas. And the other thing I worked on was this one. And this is the one I told you that I had to take out 3 times, and it looks so bad where I took it out. But it's this one. I will not buy craft supplies this month, and other lies I tell myself is what goes here. And that's where I had to take out. I had it all the way stitched to over here somewhere, and I had to take all this out. And if you can see the big mess I made of the holes there. But yeah, that's that. Everybody was really liking this pattern. It's by Poutini, and it's on 14 count ecru. And this is what it'll eventually look like. I just have this bottom line left. But like I said, from like here to there somewhere, I've taken out 3 times. And I don't know what the problem is, why I'm having such a hard time counting that line, but it's hard to count. Like they say, it's hard to count. Hard to count, but I'm almost done with it. And I use this little board a lot to keep my strings on. But yeah, this is my back. I don't show it very often, but this one's pretty neat, way neater than a lot of them. But yeah, that's the other thing I worked on at StitchCon. Now, for all the goodies I bought. Of course, I had to get one of these. And you know, you put the buttons, snap the buttons together, and it makes a little square trash bin or to put stuff on. So I can show you here real quick. I'm sorry for the plastic. I know it is annoying for some people, but I didn't want it getting messed up before I got to show it. Oh, wow. I may not can snap it together. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, whew. Almost one left. And I can show you what it looks like finished up. I have no strings left at all. It's sad. All right, there we go. And that's how it is on your table. And I think I'm going to use it just to keep my scissors and my needle threader and stuff like that in on the table. Okay. And I bought this little journal, came with a pen. And it's just, it says StitchCon on it. If you could see it, there you go. And I thought about putting people's names and stuff in this. And I may write their names in and just have this for StitchCon for people to put notes on or something. But it's just a bunch of blank pages inside. Okay. And Barbara said she was trying to get rid of these, so I bought 4 of them. I use Post-its a lot anyway. So there's 4 of them. They say StitchCon on them, 4 packs. And then I bought this pattern. I bought for my husband because he's a big Bears fan. I can get it out of the glare. It's the Artsy Housewife. It's called Garden Bear. Oh, there it shows pretty good. Okay, and then I got Cecilia gave part of each pattern that was sold to Habitat for Humanity. So I bought 2 patterns that I hope I don't have at home here somewhere. And one is the Nativity Tiny Town. I know I don't have that one for a fact. But this one I'm not real sure. And it is the Halloween Tiny Town. I may have this one. And if I do, it'll eventually go in a giveaway. And then I got something different. I didn't get to go to Keepsakes because, like I said, I was in a wheelchair and walker and figured it would be just too much of a pain. So I had to get the bus floss drops. So I at least have the bus. I didn't get to go. I would have liked to have gone and took pictures at Keepsakes, but I didn't get to. And then I bought this one, and it says shoe, don't bother me. And it's a pattern place keeper. It's got magnet, and it's supposed to keep your place on your pattern. I bought another one of those too. And then I bought this. It says cross stitching, and then it has all the things for your flosses. I don't use these very often, but I thought it was cute. Yeah, let's see. Rebel. And I guess it was from an Etsy seller because they don't have their company name on here or anything unless it's this Creative Cuts and Crafts. Creative Cuts and Crafts. That's not received. Okay, that's my one bag. Oh, it disappeared again. I have to find the video again. Got one more bag to go. Oh. Let's see, where are you? I don't know where it went. My video, where are you? There we are. Okay. I forgot to show another thing that was on the brag table. And this is almost like what I gave away in my extra exchange for somebody. I don't know who got it. I'm guessing they didn't like it because it was a JW design. It was in this same ornament kind of thing, but it was a rounder ornament, I think. And it was 4 birds a calling, I think, from that song from 12 Christmas Things. But anyway, I'm guessing they didn't like it. It came with that and some candy because I never got anything said back to me. So I don't know whether they liked it or not, but this was my on the brag table, and it was just a bird or a geese, and I don't know what else was on the design. I might try to post it on here if I find the picture of what I gave. But yeah, I forgot to show that. Now I've got my last bag of stuff I bought at StitchCon. I bought this little frame. You can put your cross stitch in this one, and then it's two different frames, so I can either use the big one and the little one. It's two different frames. I'm going to paint them. This looks like it's a double scalloped rectangle, 4.5 by 5.5 inside. And it says the same thing, Creative Cuts and Crafts. And I really liked that. And then I got this pattern, which was the exclusive for for StitchCon. And I guess it'll be on sale after StitchCon's over, which after today, it's over. No more StitchCon till next year. Oh, it's a long wait. But I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, got this pattern. I got this pretty, I think I just picked this up. Might have bought it. I don't remember if this was bought it or it was given. I can't remember. But it says 2026, and it's one of those things you measure the corners. And then I got this pretty fabric. It says made by Lakeside Cottage Stitchery. It's Ada. It's 14 count, and it's a fat quarter. But guess what? It doesn't tell me what color it is. It's a real pretty pink, though. It's like pink marble-ish. It doesn't do it justice in the picture here. But yeah. And then I got one of these, which is the most expensive thing I bought at StitchCon. And it goes on your table. And it has one of these things that you Velcro the corners, just like the StitchCon one that I have. But it sits under your table, and it has this little yellow pocket for floss, and it has pockets down here for whatever you want to put on it. This isn't the one I wanted, but I didn't get there in time to get the one I wanted. They were practically sold out when I got there to this. And this was the back of it, just black squares. But I wanted one of them. I got one. It just wasn't quite the one I wanted. I like it anyway. And that, I believe, is what all I brought back from StitchCon. Now just to get it all packed up to move to Texas now. And this was my quilt stitchy room here. Everything's pretty much taken down. You know, I was supposed to show a tour and all that. Well, ain't much left in here. So hopefully I get to do a tour next time. But let's see, I can show you a little bit, maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and turn the TV off. Maybe that'll help. So small now. Got to put it nearly on the floor. And that's my closet area. And that's pretty much all that is left in here. Everything else in my room has been packed and gone. But again, I thank you for watching, and I thank you for unpacking StitchCon 2026 with me. Don't forget to check out Shanna Daniels' Flosstube. I'm going to try to remember to put it in the description, a link or her name or something. And go check her Flosstube out. She's just starting Flosstube. She has already a lot of subscribers and viewers and all that, but I still wanted to pass her name along. I got some good advice from some Flosstubers. We had a little Flosstube meeting one of the times at StitchCon in the late night stitch room. I never made it in there because that was too late for me. But I got some good advice, and I'm going to try to use that. We'll see how well it goes. And I want to say again, thank you to Barbara and her teammates. It was a wonderful time. I appreciate all the help I got. There was one teammate that pushed me around on Saturday. Well, was it? No, I think it was Thursday night. Yeah, because we had the welcome thing Thursday night, and then we got to preview the trunk show or trunk where the stuff is for sale, the Onyx. And I want to thank her again for kind of getting me in there early before the crowd got in there so that I wasn't in everybody's way. Thank you so much. Y'all made me feel special for my first time. And I can't wait for next year. And y'all have a wonderful stitchy week. And I hope to see you soon. I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anything. Hope I didn't forget anybody. Thank you to everybody I met. Thank you to the ones that left table gifts. Thank you to my table mates. And thank you for my Smalls Extra. That was very special. Thank you. But y'all have a wonderful week. Happy stitching. Hope you had a good Father's Day if you're a father out there. And bye-bye. I don't know if I can get it to stop. There we go.